Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your book. P-Funk, thinking right in my living room. I do what I do for you tonight. Writers in 25 will live by a storyteller. Story with a message in the story. These are life lessons I'm giving you. You coming to receive them, so I'm going to keep doing what I do for you. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little better. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. And that's the question that I ask because you should have the answer. If not, you need to be getting some work done. Put your work in. Know thyself. The person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. Come on, I got you. But a person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with spiritual enlightenment. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. Ding, ding, let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. That's keeping balance. And then when it comes balance, you have to have two things that balance out. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about right thinkers. Let's talk about imagination and will. When you got them two things working for you, that's a good combination. That's the right combination in order to get things done. Let's go. See if I can break this down for you where it makes a little sense. Because I got a concept. This one a little tricky. Let's see if I can pull it off. Your imagination conceives the idea. Your will is what makes it happen. That's the driving force behind getting it done. Okay? You think it, then you make it happen. The will is what makes it happen, so to speak. All right? Your imagination is useless. To think, to know, and to conceive things without will does no good. Useless. Okay? So, imagination without will, no go. Okay? You can imagine anything you want, but you have to use your willpower to achieve it. That's how it goes. Hence, combination. Left, right. Okay? 1, 2, old school. All right. They work together like, again, left jab, right hook, old fashioned 1, 2. Bat, bang. Bat, bang. Okay? Bat is the imagine, the bang is the will. I'm just saying, hope you got that concept. Just drive that one home for you. Use the boxing metaphor for this concept. All right. Here again, imagine teaching, right thinking is my will. I imagine teaching, right thinking. But my will, my desire to get it done is making it happen. Again, imagination, will. You got one, you need the other to make it work. Here you go. Imagine it, and the will do the rest. The will just wants to do, like the ego. It just wants to get up and go. Let me go. Give me an idea. Give me something. So the imagination work with the will. You got success. Your will, aka the fight inside you, is like a dog, and it's the size of the dog that's inside you. Small people have big dogs inside of them. That means they will to get it done. The Napoleon complex, because they're short, whatever. But will is what drives you. Whatever gets you to make that will drive you, that's on you. If you're a big person, you want to be small, you lose weight. You're a small person, you want to be big, you do things that make you appear bigger. Okay? You can't grow in height, but you can grow in stature and a whole lot of other things. That's the difference, okay? But what's inside you is that will. If you have a big will inside you, aka a dog, you will succeed in whatever you do in life. That's what makes it happen. They call it drive. Well, same thing. Knowledge with no will to manifest your thoughts is useless. Again, no desire, no fight, no will, no success. Okay? I use my will as my self-motivation. In life, it drives me, it pushes me, like my ego. I keep them around to do just that. Why? Because sometimes you need a little extra. And if you're mentally competent and have understanding, that's what you put them there for, to use them when you little willpower get a little weak, the desire, ego, I need you, step in and push you to do what you need to do. All right? My will is what drives me towards greatness in my life every day. The will have to be there or you won't do what you need to do for you. Again, qualities of your personality. This is what this is. Your thought, your imagination is a personality trait. Your will needs to be mastered. You need to be able to use it to your advantage. Okay? You control your imagination, or you will live in delusions, or delusionary world where you thinking of your thing, but you ain't did nothing. So all you got is a bunch of thoughts that ain't materializing. You know, a bunch of people like that. Trust me. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I just can't wait. And no, good in the world, they ain't doing none of that because they lacking willpower. Okay? Your will, along with good thoughts, will lead you to do your best at whatever it is you're involved in. I'm going to give 100%. Why? Because my will and my desire to do and be is strong. Okay? Having your will under control, meaning you know what and when to do what you have to do for you. That's right thinking, philosophy. You need to be in control of you and all aspects of yourself in any given situation. Your will, when used correctly, is a powerful tool in your life. It's part of your personality and character that you need to have mastered because you're going to need it daily. Sometimes twice. All right. Next one. If you have no will, you won't be successful in life. And we ain't talking about the will that somebody leave you and give you a bunch of money. Will is the fight that's inside you. The idea, the goal to get it done for yourself. That's will. Your will is what drives you to do what you think you want to do. You think it, you imagine it, and the will drives you to get it done. Understand that? Your will is like your ego without attitude. See, the ego, me, I, it represents. But the will, it just fights. It just fights. It don't care. It just fights. That's the beauty part of it. And as long as you let it fight, it will do that. That's what your will is all about. Your will knows nothing except to do, push forward, never quit, don't give up. That's will. All right? If your willpower is low, aka lazy, you won't put in the work necessary to reach your goals in life, hence failure. Okay? Lazy. Mentally lazy is not put forth the effort that you might have a bunch of ideas. The imagination is there, but without the will, you got nothing but a bunch of jibber jabber. All right? Successful people are strong-willed people and most likely right thinkers. All right, let me wrap this up for you again. I appreciate you tuning in. Your will is your driving force. It's important to have it and understand it, harness it, and master it. Why? That way you can use it to your advantage. And again, a lot of us don't know how far we can go. Why? You haven't pushed. Your will is when you're tired, when you say, man, okay, I go to the gym every day. I don't push myself to that point, but I have been there in my life, so I know I have willpower. I have the fight. I won't halfway do my exercise. None. That's will. I can stop. Nobody know. I can do. Nobody know, but I know. That's will. Sorry, but all right. That spark in you that drives you to do what you want to do. That's your will. Okay. The ego is a different concept. It has a mental concept. The will is just desire to get it done. It pushes, it drives. Your ego wants to be recognized, so he wants to be in front. Will don't concern itself with that. Your will is not your desires. It don't look for rewards. It don't have a hidden agenda. It don't have a purpose just to get done whatever your imagination or whatever you thought you want to. It will drive the car. GPS is your imagination. It will follow the imagination because it's going to go. Okay? Last one. When you breathe in and out, your will to live makes that happen. Your subconscious tells you when to inhale and conscious tell you to exhale. Why? Because you inhale, don't breathe, you won't work. So it's the will to live that makes you breathe. Subconscious takes control of that also. Your will is part of your subconscious. It just does what it does. Why? It don't care. It has a function, and that's what it's about. If you have it, you master it, you use it, it will work for you. How's your will?